What's up, y'all? Just trying some new things here at my new place in Salem here. Just going to be going over some email and stuff, but yeah, if you're working, feel free to say hi. I have so much work to get caught up on after driving here for the past week and getting set up at my new place and everything. So what's up, Rosalie? Yeah, co-work with me. It's probably the most entertaining thing on YouTube by far. All right. I know you have a lot to do as well. I'm going to get through all my emails today, mark my words. Yeah, my plan is to get through at least look at every single one, respond to the most pressing ones, and divvy out some of them to like Asana, put them in my project management software. But I want to make sure I get eyes on every single one because I haven't done that in 2 weeks, which is abnormal. When I do these co-working sessions, if I do this for a while, I'm going to save it for the non-first brain tasks because I think it'll be hard to focus if I know I have a webcam on me. But then again, maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know. Just experimenting here. Yeah, first brain tasks need full attention by definition. Exactly. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be like trying to write my book or something like that while I'm going live like this. Probably lots of adding events, emails, simpler stuff in my Asana, basic website stuff, creating like updating my descriptions on YouTube, etc., that kind of stuff. But it would be cool to figure out how to like get other people on these sessions as well, like on video, have chats with them and stuff. But I just messing around right now. Let's see, Rosalie. I was just looking at my YouTube with fresh eyes and I need some refreshing. I'll add it to the list. Definitely. Yeah, I would love to chat about that during our next biz meeting, Rosalie. I love talking about YouTube. It's fun. It's like constant improvement. You could never have the perfect title or description or thumbnail. I think you do a great job. Obviously, you got okay out to the list. Sweet. And let's schedule our next biz meeting too. Oh yeah, August 1st. Let's see. Yes, I want to do it sooner. Uh yeah, let's definitely try to meet while you're in Ireland or England or wherever you are right now. I'm down to meet today if you want. So my schedule is wide open now. Hmm. All right. Nice chatting. Hit me up whenever you want, Rosalie. Ta ta. I'm just going to be sitting here working. So we'll see how this goes. If anyone else wants to say hi, feel free. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here working, experimenting. Yeah, leave me on, Rosalie. Come on. I got to have someone in here with me. This is motivating. It's motivating for me. Readjusting to my new life in Salem. It's like it's about time I tried this whole online co-working thing. I just want to give it a shot and see what it's all about. But I don't know. Maybe this won't be a thing. I definitely have done something like that too. Um, Kind of reminds me of what is it called, the Pomodoro method or something. Yeah, I'll definitely utilize timers when things seem daunting, for sure. Good suggestion. Pomodoro, I think. Yeah, 15, 5, something like that. Oh, that's why. Okay. Someone just submitted an event called the Wild Indigo Herb Fest in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. That's in June 12th to the 14th, 2026. That's a new one for me. Always love it when I get event submissions for states like Kentucky, because a lot of times there's no events that I hear about happening there. So adding that now to the herbrally.com/events, as well as the state pages, which I've been updating a lot lately. Crazy, you were just looking at your photo with you and Indigo like seconds ago. uh, There are no coincidences, Rosalie. Let's see who's presenting at it. Oh, they don't have presenters yet. We're still about a year away. So again, that's the Wild Indigo Herb Fest. I'm going to add that to HerbRally now. Of course, I got to create a whole new section on the website for June 2026 since that's so far out. Yeah, looks like the last events I added in Kentucky was 2021. So this will be on there for a solid year. Yeah, I've never been to Kentucky either. Trying to think. Isn't Louisville just across the river from Cincinnati? I think that's about as close as I got, if I'm remembering correctly. So International Herb Symposium will probably be pretty close, unless I'm way off on my geography right now. So yeah, anytime someone uses the event submission form at herbrally.com/submit-and-event, I get it goes to my email address or one of them at least, and then I add it to the main event page or the virtual event page, and then I add it to the state pages, which are being updated now to include schools and farms, and then I also add it to my list of events to include in the newsletters, which I need to work on a newsletter today because it's been a couple weeks. But yeah, so adding that, just finished adding that. But yeah, please submit events anytime you don't see one listed on the website. And then I always respond to the person, hey, you got it listed. Thanks for submitting. Something like that. Yeah, have fun at the pubs. Thanks, Rosalie. Yeah, I'm barely making a dent, but it's gonna get done. So have fun at the pubs. Talk to you soon. Let's do a biz meeting. Thank you so much. Tell Bex I says hi. I gotta work hard, Rosalie. I feel like I've done barely any actual work the past couple weeks, so 'tis time. Wish I was at the pub with y'all. Actually, you've been working your ass off these past couple of weeks. I'm impressed with all you do. You're an inspiration. Thank you. Yeah, that was. You're gonna make me blush. That was a lot. Really hope I don't have to move again anytime soon. But I feel so happy to be settled into my new place in Salem, and yeah, you saw a lot of behind the scenes stuff though. So yeah, but excited to get back at the HerbRally work. I've got so many projects I'm excited for, but I gotta just, yeah, one step at a time. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. So, as corny as that sounds, it's true. Hello, the art of being and becoming. Thanks for saying hi. I'm just working. Had the wild idea of just doing this online. I've got a lot of work to do and trying to get back in the HerbRally groove since I just moved across the country. Um, and yeah, I thought there's the power in co-working online. So just thought I'd jump on here, go through some email and see if anyone wants to co-work with me or if they had any questions or comments on HerbRally in general. So thank you for saying hello. I've never gone live either, too. I mean, I guess I have when I interviewed people, but yeah, this is just a little different. Nice. Implementing a holistic life. You love to hear it. Me too. Trying to. What are some of the ways you're implementing a holistic life? Nice. Harvested basil yesterday. Amazing. Oh, I'm so excited. I've been collecting spring water since 2011. And since I just moved back to Oregon, I'm going to go back to my old spot that I used to go to years and years ago. And it's actually even closer to me now that I'll be in Salem. Just got a massive basil harvest too. Oh, cool. Nice. Hey, Shayna. Using essential oils more regularly. All right. Yeah, as I was unpacking my boxes, I was delighted to see that I actually had a few essential oils. I need to buy myself a diffuser though. What's up? Let's see which essential oils I got. Let's see here. Some of these are old at this point. I got fresh ginger. These are all mountain rose. Grapefruit, Scotch pine, more grapefruit, sweet orange, cedar, and more cedar. So yeah, Amanda and I split up, and I was happy to see that I got some EOs in the divorce, but all is good. All is good. I need a diffuser though now. I got some incense, which is nice. Love me some aromatherapy. Back to email. Let's see. The art of becoming. Once in Mexico, a shaman used basil as a compress for pain. All right. I've never heard of that virtue of basil before. That's awesome. Do you live in Mexico? Art of becoming, being and becoming? Hmm. Oh, you just love Mexico. Gotcha. I'm yet to go. I've been to like 35 states, but I've never even been out of the country. But that's going to change next summer. I plan on going to Scotland next summer. Bodybuilding. Okay. Nice. I was at the gym today doing a little strength training. Played a little basketball, did some weights. It was pretty low key though. Since I moved, I haven't been to the gym in a couple weeks, so trying to bodyboarding. Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. I've been actually longboarding, like skateboarding with my daughter recently. That's been a lot of fun. I was never really a skateboarder, but longboard is a nice little intro into that world. Dance, yoga. I got to get me back into some yoga. I do stretching every day, but I don't have a good like yoga practice like I used to. Dance is probably like the most fun way you could get exercise, probably. Yeah, I need to get back into dance. I don't really do that anymore. Uh, so thank you for the inspiration. Now that I'm in a new town, maybe I'll find some place to go dancing. A lot of times since I was a kid, I always kind of considered a basketball my dance because it's got like the different moves and stuff. But nothing. There's really no replacement for legitimate dance. And the Oregon Country Fair is going on right now, but I had to skip it this year just because that would be overwhelming for me with the cross country move and stuff. Okay. Dance medicine being studied at Harvard Albert Einstein College. I'm going to copy and paste that, and I'm going to put it in my to-do list to check out more of later. So thank you. Art of Being and Becoming. Yeah, the bounce can clear lymph nodes. It's kind of what I feel like I was doing today when I was playing basketball, just doing like repetitive jump shots over and over in the post, up and down, hopping like a bunny. Yeah. B-ball. Yeah, I feel like what was really popular for a while there, rebounding, isn't that what they called it on those mini trampolines? I never had one of those. I'll get my lymph movement from basketball. Hey, as long as you got handles and you could shoot, you got that good form, like you said, and you could dribble around. Of course, height does have an advantage. Um, but yeah, say you got good form, so I'm sure you got skills to pay the bills. That's cool. You're on a team. All right. Getting through some of these emails here. About to add 2 new events. These people use the event submission form. So San Diego, Seeds of Herbalism and Introduction to the Art and Science of Herbalism. That's September, multiple dates from September 20th through October 25th. And that's through Everyday Plant Magic with Cindy Saylor, herbalist Cindy Saylor, and Camille Freeman, hosting an online virtual event. That's in a couple days. So I'll get that posted on our virtual events page, which is herbrally.com/virtual. It's called, with Camille, it's called, is this spelled? Oh, I think she made up a word. Inflammaging and Chronic Inflammation, the People's Choice Immune Deep Dive. So yeah, that's July 14th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I don't believe it's a free event. There's probably some fee associated with it. Yeah, so it's $45. But I'll be sure to leave that information on herbrally.com/virtual if you want to check it out. Your work is a contribution to humanity evolving. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you made my day. This is cool doing this because, yes, it's just so nice to interact with people live. Gets me a little bit outside of my comfort zone, but certainly the compliments are very welcome, and I really appreciate it. So thank you for saying that. The Art of Being and Becoming. Speaking of which, I should if you have a YouTube channel too, I should try to check out yours and give you a subscribe as well. I don't know if I could open a new tab somehow, but I don't want to close out of my live. I don't want to mess things up. But anyways, I do appreciate it. Melanie Brown, hi Mason, do more of these, please. Just seeing now, but would love to join again. For sure, Melanie. Thank you for the feedback. Yeah, you can let me know what you think, but I was thinking of doing like these co-working sessions. Every day seems like too much, but I was thinking maybe like Monday, Wednesday, Friday from like 12 to 1:30 Pacific time, something like that. I love this casual live format. I'm cleaning my room and listening. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I know. It just feels like you're just hanging out with some people. So I'm glad y'all are digging it. No, that's a really good feedback, because if I didn't get any sort of feedback at all for like the first few times I did this, I'd be like, maybe it's not worth it. But yeah, I'm literally just going over emails. I've got certain projects I want to do while I jump on here, and yeah, I'm glad y'all are digging it to some degree or another. But yeah. So I'm going to add that Camille Freeman event now. And if you don't know Camille Freeman's work, I highly recommend her stuff. That's CamilleFreeman.com. But I'll go ahead and add these events now. First, I'll add Cindy's event, The Seeds of Herbalism in San Diego. Man, it was so cool. Cindy emailed me the other day. I don't think this isn't like private information or anything, but she was telling me that she got some students the other day just by the event listings at HerbRally. And I'm like, that's exactly why I do what I do. I love it when people find events and find new herbal peeps and community through HerbRally. And I'm sure San Diego, there's probably a ton of herbalists. So yeah, it's very rewarding to me to hear it when people find out about events through HerbRally. So it means it's working. Oops. Co-creating and mastermind aligning. Absolutely. Absolutely. The holistic hip style. Love me some alliteration. Why did you change the name? You just felt like you were evolving and wanted something new. I like holistic hip style too, but the art of being and becoming is definitely catchy as well. Hey, keep changing it till it feels right. I don't know. I'm with you though. I mean, before I started HerbRally, I sat on it for like years in my brain. I'm like, well, I got to have a name first, So I'm glad that you just took action. You're like, I'm going to start this thing, and then I could change it later if I want to. That's definitely a mantra of mine. Perfection, seeking perfection out the gate has never worked for me. So I like that you just started, and then you're like, all right, I'll iterate, I'll change it later. I could become the art of being and becoming later on, but we'll start with the holistic hip style. So kudos to you for just rolling. Imperfectly perfect. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, HerbRally is far from perfect, but it's fun. I love building on it, and there's just so many projects and exciting things that I want to work on, and I'm like, I don't know. It's just it feels so good to feel like I quasi have some of my mojo back, because I feel like I lost it for a couple months there, starting in February. Um, but no, for a second I was like, man, this is all so overwhelming. But um, once you get that momentum, like positive momentum, then it's just like feeds on itself. And no, I'm excited to be back in action. Lots more where that came from, hopefully. All right. Every time I go live, I have to convince myself it has value. This is my first time, so I totally feel you on that. Um, yeah, I've seen a couple other people that I like do this before, and I thought about this also for a couple of years, and I'm like, why? There's never a perfect time to do it. So, yeah, I really thought this would be fun to just give it a shot. I'm just going to be on here doing my emails and work and interacting, and hopefully, there's some conversation and stuff, which there has been. It was cool. Rosalie was on earlier. Let's see. Are you back in Oregon full time? I love your herb shop tours. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm originally from Eugene, Oregon. Got married, moved out to Wisconsin. Then I got divorced, and now I moved back to Oregon. So I am full time in Oregon now. Actually, just I'm here in this apartment in Salem, Oregon. I'm originally from Eugene, um, but yeah, I'm back in Oregon full time. I really would like to do some more herb shop tours. Of course, Amanda was who I was married to was also our videographer, photographer. So I'll have to learn. I'll have to learn how to get good behind the camera like that. But I love doing those. Tippecanoe herbs, mountain rose herbs, Cheryl's herbs. Who else have we done? Um, oh, we did one sort of behind the scenes with Lorna Trigg Sky Dancer. But there's just so many beautiful herb shops in the nation, and I really like that idea. Also, I don't know if you remember a show called MTV Cribs, but basically you'd get a tour of like these celebrities' homes. I always thought it'd be cool to do like a cribs for herbalists. Um, like because herbalists have the coolest homes. Obviously, they've got these beautiful apothecaries and plants everywhere, and they're usually like eclectic and weird and just like me, and I love that stuff. So yeah, I think a herbalist cribs show would be really fun. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by my phone. Um, I appreciate your openness on what happened with you and Amanda. I'm on your email list. Hopefully, things are going well now. You remember MTV Cribs? Yeah, ridiculous show, but I think that would be really fun with herbalists. I got to get better, more adept at using the camera. Man, yeah, it'll be a learning curve. But yeah, I mean, in all honesty, the situation with Amanda, it's been very loving and amicable. So I consider myself very lucky in that regard. Um, definitely not easy, but yeah, we're in a good place now, and it's the middle of July, and all this started in the middle of February. So I've had lots of time to heal and move forward. So, um, yeah, but Amanda did a lot at HerbRally. Fortunately, I have the benefit of having done HerbRally for what, like 5 years, 6 years before she joined. So, um, yeah, I started in 2015, and I did it all the way by myself, all the way up until 2020, maybe 2021. Uh, so I got to relearn some new things and get better behind the camera, get better in front of the camera, all the above. The learning never ends. All right. I'm going to add Camille's event now. Again, I highly recommend Camille's work if you don't know her. Where are you? Virtual, herbrally.com/virtual. And that's July 14th. So a couple days. See you soon. Thank you for joining me. The Art of Being and Becoming. It was lovely to chat with you. Yeah, I'll check out your channel later on. So ta-ta, and yeah, I'll be here. So hopefully we do this again soon. Okay. Yeah. Which herbs are people working with the most these days? Lemon balm. Yeah, I definitely have had my oh man, it was exciting when I was unpacking to just see all of the different bulk herbs that I had. I'm really excited to get organized. I've definitely had a lemon balm kick, and I saw lemon balm in some of the herbs that I was unpacking. I don't know if you could see it, but I got to reorganize that. But that's my like apothecary jars. My dad and I built that. What am I? I mean, I need to restart my self care checklist. It's been neglected the past couple weeks as I've moved. But I always have St. John's wort tincture, oat top extract. I always have some sort of nourishing herbal infusion that I consume. Typically, oat straw is a big one for me. I'm trying to think, like, yeah, it's been so hectic with the move that I feel like totally disconnected right now from my routine. But that's atypical. It's been really nice to be back in Oregon though, because I'm like, oh, I know that plant friend, I know that plant friend. It feels like I'm surrounded by all these familiar plant friends. So I'm excited to get back into my herbal routine and yeah, just hang out with the different plants around the neighborhood. Man, this neighborhood has so many beautiful gardens and yeah, I'm excited. So Melanie, great question. If anyone else has any other input as far as what they're working with the most these days, I'm just trying to get back to my consistency now that I'm back to a regular routine. um but lemon balm, yeah, I could definitely go for some lemon balm magic. It's one of those plants. I feel like I have kind of a strong constitution where I need like a lot of something to really feel it. But lemon balm is one of those plants where I just make a tea out of it, and I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. I'm like, it feels so good when I have lemon balm tea. It's like, it's definitely mood elevating for me. Linden is kind of a similar situation for me. Herbal infusions for sure. I remember moving and having to pack everything up. It's like Christmas for, yeah, opening everything up. Yeah. It was like that for the herbs and also the books. I got myself one big bookshelf for the apartment that I'm in. I just see all of them right there and I'm just like, "Oh, I forgot about that book." So I'm very excited about that. Um but yeah, on my self-care checklist I've got this whole list of different things that I do, and I'm gonna cull a bunch of the items just to get back in the habit of doing it. But infusions are definitely gonna go on there. California poppy, we got Tulsi, chamomile from the garden, also calendula and thyme and rose is what Shayna's saying. How do you use California poppy, Shayna? That's one that I've never really used. Tulsi for sure, chamomile for sure. I should use calendula more. And rose, I've been really digging a lot lately, and I need more rose medicine in my life. Elaine Chef, herbalist Elaine Chef from the Green Path Herb Schools, sent me some rose elixir for my heart after the separation. So yeah, I've been utilizing that a lot more. Oh, mix it in a blunts. That's cool. Um, does it have like a calming effect? I harvest beach roses here on the East Coast. Oh yeah, Rosa spa. I don't know this. I wonder what species that is. Rugosa. Okay. Trying to think. There was a coastal rose species in Oregon, and I can't remember what it was. Yeah, rugosa. Yep. Yeah, the rose to your blunts probably adds a nice floral sweetness flavor to it as well. Shannon, I'm guessing you roll your own, but if you've never tried Puff Herbals, she makes seriously some of the best herbal cigs I've ever had. Do you ever smoke pedicularis? That's a good one. Yeah, Leon Bruno with Puff Herbals. She's freaking awesome. Like seriously, it's one of the best herbal brands. Like I love her branding and yeah, everything she does. Quality product too. What was I doing? Yeah, pedicularis is amazing. Here in Oregon, we've got a what is it? Pedicularis groenlandica, which is elephant's head. If you've never seen a picture of elephant's head, it's a beautiful flower. Shoot, I can't remember the family name. I feel like it used to be. I feel like it used to be in Scrophulariaceae, if I'm remembering correctly, which is probably a totally different plant family now. But we also have parrot's beak, pedicularis. What was that? Oh shoot, racemosa. Oh no, pedicularis. Oh, I can't remember the species on that. But look up elephant's head, and it's a lovely smoke. Of course, you want to do your ethical harvesting of it. Oh, grandiflora. Okay. Now, Melanie, when you say you made a pedicularis tincture, okay, I was gonna say OSHA farm. It's like I haven't heard of OSHA farm. Okay, yeah. Were you at the herb camp, Melanie? Oh, you ordered it. Gotcha. Yeah, Oshala Farm. They were our longtime presenting sponsor of the Herbalist Hour. I love Jeff and Elise. Uh, Jeff and Elise Higley. They're awesome. I guess I can swear on here. They're fucking awesome. Good buddies. I actually co-organized the Brighton Bush Herbal Conference with Elise in 2019, pre-COVID, pre-forest fires. So yeah, they're like family for sure. And yeah, they grow some very vibrant herbs. I'm gonna listen to a message someone sent me right quick. Let's see. It's work related, so don't judge me. All right. It was just Rosalie. It was work related, though, I promise. You don't need to hear my justifications. But I am here to work. I got to focus on this email. I have made a dent, though, so that's good. Casual life, yep. Heading out now, Mason. This was great. You're an awesome person on the herb community. I look forward to your newsletters, the few that actually open on a consistent basis. Thank you, Melanie. Oh, I'm glad it's not just me sending it out into the void. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, if you thought this was okay, I will definitely do it again. Probably do it again anyways, but Yeah, it's fun holding myself accountable here, trying to take care of some projects. So thank you, Melanie, for joining me, and hopefully we get to chat again soon. Have a great day. I'll be here. Take care. Okie dokie. All right, about to add 15 new events from Linda Conroy, herbalist based in Wisconsin. Adding events can be very time consuming, so but it's also nice. I like certain activities when it doesn't have to be using my all of my mental faculties. I just get in the zone adding these. Time to Heal says, "Cool idea." Hi, Time to Heal. Are you talking about this live stream or something else? I think I might do this more often. This is my first time doing it. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Oh, weekend live hangout. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a Saturday. It's funny. You can help me decide if you want. I was thinking about doing it like regularly Monday, Wednesday, Friday, say at like 12 p.m. Pacific time, like 12 to 2, something like that. But I was thinking about this so much last night. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on Saturday, just because I was excited to give it a shot. So, do you think I should do it? Yeah, lunchtime. Do you think I should do it on a regularly scheduled basis and maybe throw in some random ones here and there? Uh, I don't know. That's why I just decided to do it today because I was like, I've been thinking about it. I wanted to give it a shot. So maybe I'll start it out with Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and just try to keep it like clockwork. It's really helpful though because I'm just doing stuff behind the scenes that I have to do anyways. And I figure it's a good time to also just hang out with other peeps and have convos and that kind of thing. So, but yeah, it's been fun so far. We've had a few people on here chatting it up with me, and it's been good. Like Shayna's been hanging out. People are available on the weekends, and it pops up on recommended as far as the algorithm. Good point. Yeah, so maybe I'll do it during the work week since that's when I want to be working, and then just randomly here and there on the weekends if I'm available. Weekdays is good too. People will pop up on during lunchtime. Yeah, good point. Didn't think about that. Um, yeah, if I don't have my daughter on a weekend, I will be much more inclined to jump on the weekend. But if she's here, I won't. I won't. More people will see replay. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about that. I created a playlist for this. It's called HerbRally Office Hours, I think. So that's where it'll go after the fact, and I'm guessing it'll go under my live tab. So I'm curious how much people even want to watch the replay because a lot of it's just silence. Um, but I would just do your thing and let people come in and say, "Hey, yeah, okay, yeah." that's what I'll do. I figure maybe eventually I could get it to where I could bring other people on, if they have got a camera. Let's see, Herbs with Rosalie. Did you get a lot of emails done? Yeah, I've been doing emails, Rosalie. I'm down to 262, and I started, I think, in the upper 300s. That's not a flex. A lot of it's spam. I'm not trying to flex here. It's just the honest truth. It's human interaction on herbs they'll watch. Yeah, that's touche, touche. And yeah, if anything does end up really interesting happening on here, I'll probably clip it and throw that as a standalone video. Um, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. Hanging out with all y'all. Um, Impressive. Getting rid of spam is an important part of the email management. Yeah, no, it hasn't been just that too. I mean, I just responded to a very like heartfelt and deep email as well that I had to get in the headspace to do. Um, yeah, I've responded to my rep at Story Publishing. I'm about to add 15 new events, which is in my emails. I'm just going to do it. So I don't need to try to impress you, Rosalie. Um, Virtual community is really nice. I think Herbal Academy's chat room during the workshops. Those are so great. Oh yeah. So is that like Herbal Academy? Is it like their herbaria or herbarium? I think this is called. I've never been in there actually. Yeah, you just do your sort of thing and pop on and off. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'm sure they'd give me access. About to add these 15 events from Linda Conroy in Wisconsin. She's definitely one of the most prolific people that use my submit an event form, which I really love and appreciate. It makes it it streamlines the event edition process so much. So I just go down and I add it to the all events page and the Wisconsin page and then the newsletter page. That's cool too, but their virtual workshops in February for a week was so awesome and a lot of energy and info in the chat. You would be great in that, by the way. Oh, the virtual herbal conference is what I think you're talking about. And yeah, we actually promoted that quite a bit. I interviewed, oh my gosh, I can't remember her name. I did this the other day too. Oh, Felicia Cocotzin Ruiz. I interviewed her, and we promoted that event a lot. But if you are talking about the virtual herbal conference, they actually invited me to be a speaker in 2026. So I am in the works with them right now, talking about doing that. So that's the idea. I think I am going to do that next year. We got to solidify our topic, but I'm very excited to do that. So, and thank you for your vote of confidence, Time to Heal, that I'd be a good speaker, because I definitely get nervous for that stuff. I think it's going to be interview style though, where they interview me, so that'll make it a lot more manageable for me, because I don't really consider myself like I'm a teacher, I'm not really, I don't, but someone can interview me, great. I think that'd be awesome. But no, I'm excited for it. That was a really cool event that they threw. Kind of one of a kind, really. Sweet. All right, you'll be there too. All right, cool. Well, me too. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, and whether I do it or not, we'll definitely promote it. But I'm 99% certain that's going to happen. So, yeah, it'll be great. All right. Mycelium Mysteries, the Women's Mushroom Conference, September 19th to the 21st. in Almond, Wisconsin. They've been doing this for a couple years now. Let's see. And when you have these after that, you can have a place for that community after the week is up, and we disperse. People are just busy and don't have time, but this is clever. Time to Heal, you're talking about these lives that I'm doing, I'm guessing. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I've been on here for an hour and a half, and already, people have popped in and out and had some good conversations. And yeah, I think once I develop a bit of a cadence, it could be really fun for people. But yeah, again, thank you for your feedback, because I literally did this today thinking I was gonna talk to not anybody, however you say that. So the fact that I've been having conversations so far has been really awesome. And already I feel way more comfortable. Like before I hit go live, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be really awkward. And now it's only slightly awkward. So I haven't picked my nose on camera yet, so I'm thankful for that. At least I don't think so. But yeah, back to the virtual herbal con. Oh yeah, we were talking about the mycelium mystery. So that's the other thing. I figure as I'm here, adding these events, I could let you all know what I'm adding. But I'll leave a link to this in the chat just for y'all to see it if you want. But it's hosted by the Midwest Women's Herbal Conference called Mycelium Mysteries. I won't pin it. I'll just put it right there. Hopefully you can click on that if you want to check it out. But yeah, I think they've done this for the past 3 years or so. As I was mentioning, Linda's one of the most prolific event submitters on HerbRally. Them and the Tradition School of Herbal Studies in St. Petersburg, Florida. They submit like hundreds of events. So does the Florida School of Holistic Living. But it's always appreciated. It really helps me streamline these event additions to HerbRally. So thanks all y'all who use the forum. Time to Heal, if you're willing to share, what region are you based in? Are you in the States or, yeah, just curious. Because I know a lot of these conferences are like, they're so appealing, but they can be difficult to. Oh, you're in the Pacific Northwest also. Cool. Me too. Again, feels good to be back. Oh my gosh, I miss so many of these plants. Shane is in Virginia. All right. Another beautiful state. It's cool to see in the chat. Then I know who's like in here too, because all I see at the top is a number, and I don't actually know who it is at any given moment. Okay, so you grew up in Maryland. Yeah, different ecosystem over there, I'd imagine. Rosalie, are you in the chat? I know she was for a minute there. I was going to say I saw Herbs with Rosalie post about St. John's Wort. Yes, my buddy, well, I think because I think she posted something separate about St. John's wort, but then she also did an interview with my buddy Kyle Denton on St. John's wort. I think that was with Kyle on St. John's wort, but man, yeah, he has a great perspective on St. John's wort, and he calls it a solstice wort. But I just saw some St. John's wort in my neighborhood yesterday, which was, of course, very exciting. So, um, Rosalie, are you in the chat? You're probably not. You're probably having a pint. Rosalie's in like England right now, so she's 8 hours ahead of us. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you were there earlier, time to heal, when I was talking about different herbs I was taking, but I've been very consistent with taking just like a dropper full of St. John's wort extract every day. Is that how you're taking it too? Or are you taking the extract, or take care of liver and allergy season? Yeah, dropper full. Yeah, same. Which one was this? Oh yeah, Wisconsin. First thing in the morning, you alternate with caps and dropper. Gotcha. Yeah, I should. Do you find that doing it in the morning is effective for you? I usually just have it on my self-care checklist, and then as long as I do it by the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with that. Um, but yeah, do you find it to be effective if you do in the morning, or you just do it because that's how you're habituated to doing it? I'll be right back. Gotta get some food. Right, righteous. Okay, helps with seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, being in Seattle too, I'm sure that's an issue. All right, go get some grub. September. All right, got that one added. Shayna's got an abundance of yarrow infused oil this year, which you try to sell, but it's slow sales. Shayna, throw your link. Let's see it. Let's see your product page. Or do you have one? Do you have a website? Oh man, I might need to make some more tea. I am. I'm gonna throw some water on the kettle. Just like some more black tea or something. Just adding a shitload of events now, so kind of locked in, but hope y'all are doing well. I gotta make some tea here. September 18th. Oh, man. wonder if I could screen share. I mean, I probably could if I used a different, like Zoom or something. That might be not interesting at all, though. Then it's not just focus on my face, but I don't know. Obviously, I wouldn't do that with emails, no matter how non-private they are, just out of respect. But adding events and stuff might be. It's all boring. I don't know. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Seeing my screen, though, would add an extra layer of accountability for me, though. Definitely keep me focused. All right, tea time. All right, enjoy your coffee with lion's mane and reishi. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Brain food. Enjoy your garden, Shayna. Thank you for joining me. Like for real, like this was cool. It was cool to chat with you as well. And I'll be back. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the garden. Enjoy your coffee. All the above. So I'll be here adding these events. So appreciate you being here. Thank you, miss. I will have a beautiful day. Thank you. The weather outside is amazing right now. So I'll probably take a break here soon. And been going for almost 2 hours here. But yeah, I'm going to make the most of my day for sure. Ooh, that's too hot. Too soon. Oh, man. Hot. Still adding these events that Linda submitted. Lots of them are like pre-conference intensives for the Mycelium Mysteries conference. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take off. Looks like no one else is in here anyways. So yeah, that was fun experiment. I think I'm gonna do this again. Not sure if I'm gonna schedule it yet or if I'm just gonna freestyle it. Maybe I'll develop some sort of cadence or not. But anyways, thanks to everyone who showed up today. Thanks to y'all who chatted with me a bit. It was fun, and I definitely it was effective for me. I mean, I basically stayed focused the entire time. It was a good solid 2 hours and 6 minutes. So looks like someone just came in the chat, but I'm just wrapping up here. I'm gonna take off. Been doing this just over for 2 hours now. So yeah, I will be doing this again in the future, and hope to see y'all soon. And thanks again for joining me. And cheers. Now, how do I end this thing? End stream. All right, that should be it. All right, peace, y'all.